Okay, hello dear friends. This one we will do some math operation, just very simple operation, and use some tricks. The trick is called commutative property of addition or commutative property of multiplication. So actually you can do commutative in subtraction if you know the subtract sign as a negative number. I will talk about it later. Commutative in Chinese is called 交换律。交换 it means you can change the place. For example, 1 plus 3 plus 9 plus 2 plus 7 plus 8. When you see this, 1 plus 3 is 4, 4 plus 9 is 13, 13, 15, 15, 15, 22, 22, 30, 4, 13, 15, 22, 30. So you can do like this. You can do like this, or you can do it 1 and 9. There is a number bond, makes 10. 3 and 7 makes 10. 2 and 8 makes 10. We have used up all of them. 10, 10, 10 is 30. So when you add all the positive number, you can actually, in negative number, you can exchange the place, but that can be confusing for elementary students. So what we say is, in the addition of positive number, you can switch the place of the addition where it is. You can choose to add, choose to find a better number bond, choose a better way of addition, of combining the numbers to make the addition, to make the number easier for you. Because let's say you have $1, $5, $10, and $20, and $100, $50 bills. Whichever way you count, you can make it stack together one by one, or you can stack it small, big, without an order. At the end, however much money you have is what you have. It does not matter how you count it, right? So you can exchange the place to make it simple to do. 23 plus 54 plus 77 plus 46 plus 9 plus 2 plus 1 plus 8. So when you see the 3 and 7, that makes 100. When you see 4 and 6, combine them together, and by chance it makes 100, right? And 9 and 1, 2 and 8, 10, 10, so it's 220. Not always the number comes out, makes 100 or 10. 15 plus 9 plus 11 plus 25 plus 43 plus 28 plus 37 plus 18. Okay, this does not necessarily make 100, but you know, when you see 1 and 9, it's like a magnetic. It snapped together. So this one is 20, 40 and 80 and 40, so 180, so equal 180. Does it make sense? This way you can make your calculation a little bit easier, right? And the commutative property applies in multiplication also. Let's say 2 times 3 times 4 times 5. So 2 times 3 is 6, 6 times 4, 6 times 4, 4 6 24, and then 24乘150等于120. You can get the result 120. This is without any trick. You do according to its order from left to right. But you can make it much easier. 2 times 5 equals to, okay, I will write in the new writing. So 2 times 5 is 10, 3 times 4 is 12. So 12 times 10 is 120, right? Okay, let's do another one. 5 times 6 times 9 times 2 times 15. Okay, so this one, 5 times 6 is 30. If you do 30 and then 270 and then 540, 540乘以15。540乘以15， 4 5 25 25 27 5得5，的等于8100。540等于8100。OK， 5 6 30， 2乘以15等于30。Right， 30乘以30等于900， 900乘以9等于8100。So the result is 8100. It's the same. Shall we do another one? It's not so. 4乘以6乘以25乘以8。4 6 24乘以25乘以8。It will be just too complicated, right? How about we know every quarter is 25 cents, right? You have 4 quarters, you make $1, right? So when you know this, you know 4 quarters is 100. 4 times 25 is 100. This you get 100. 6 8 48. This you already recite the multiplication fact. So the result is 4,800. Make it much easier. Okay. Shall we stop here? Let me stop here. Okay. We have talked about commutative. And commutative is very much close to associative. What is associative property? Is you can A plus B plus C equal A plus B plus C. So it's like you can change the place and associate a particular number to make it easy. And the final value, as long as you the final value will not change just by moving it around, and it is actually the same as commutative 交换 and 结合. It's very hard to distinguish these two, right? Anyway, all this method, whichever name you use, once you know the rule, addition of positive number, you can add in the right order from left to right, or in any particular order that please you, as long as you put them all together. So I will not talk, I do not need to make a lot of example of this, right? We have already done this example. Now we will, how about we do something of the order of operation. 1 plus 2 times 3 minus 4 divided by 2. So in mathematics, there are different class of operation. Multiplication and division belong to the higher class. I do not know the English how we say it. You just think about it. It is a higher class, or in Chinese we call it 一级运算 and 二级运算. This is class 2. This is a higher class, multiplication and division, with addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. This is one class. You do it always first. Multiplication and division always from left to right. And for division, you have to do from left to right. But I will explain you later on in detail how you can do just as the not in a particular order. Okay, so first we will work on this. Multiplication and division you always do first. What is the reason? This is a rule. That's the reason. We have to build up some rule, to establish some rule, so that we can follow that rule and do the calculation. So that was the rule established thousands of years ago. It's beyond me, okay, beyond my parents. They were not even born. Okay, so 1 plus 6 minus 2 equals to 5. Okay. 1加1乘1除1减1等于1加1等于2减1等于1。1乘以1除以1 is the same, right? And you have to do this first. And I jumped one step. 1 plus 1 equal to 2 minus 1. Just to remember this. Okay, so how about 1 plus 2 minus 3 plus 4 minus 6 plus 9. What do you do with this? You can do still as the same thing. 1 plus 9 is 10, and plus 2 you can do, well, that is not smart enough. The first thing, you look at the number and see how it and see the relationship. So here minus 3 and minus 6, you can look at plus, adding negative 3 and adding negative 6. And negative 3 and negative 6 makes negative 9 and can cross out this positive 9. So the result is 7. Make sense? So subtracting a number is the same as adding its negative. 1 plus 5 minus 9. If you do from left to right, minus 9 is bigger than 9 is bigger than 6. You cannot do it. Plus 3 plus 11 minus 4. How about this? So you have negative is negative 13 and positive 14 and 6. So the result is 7. Am I going too fast? Negative 13, positive 14, so it makes these two together has one result. The two has a duet, and the winner chicken dinner. Winner get 1. 1 plus 1 plus 5 equals to 7. Okay, so we will do a multiplication and division. Only multiplication and division together. 2 times 3 times 9 divide 6 and divide 3. So how do you do this? You can do 2 3得6 6 9 54 equal. Let's do it one by one. 6 9 54除以6除以3. So this is the usual way you do it. 6 9 54 9除以3等于3. Right? This is from left to right. You honestly do it. Another way, divide a number is equal to multiply the opposite number of the flip up number of that particular number. So the same problem, 2 times 3 times 9 divided by 6 divide 3. You can do it like 2 times 3 times 9 times 1 6 times 1 3. So upper part is, so this time we are going to have a duet between upper part and lower part. We make it as a fraction. The upper part is a 分子. The lower part is 分母. Denominator and gosh, suddenly it's just not in my mind. 6乘以3. A numerator. So the upper part is numerator and the lower part is denominator. Okay, so 3 3 6 3 1. So the result is 3. We get the same result here, right? Let's do this. So we can put multiplication on top. 5 times 8 times 9. Division to the bottom. 10, 6. Right? And between these 10 and 6, they are both on the lower part. So their relationship is multiplication. 2, 1, 4, 1. And this one is 2, 3, 2, 1. So equal 6. Make sense? I hope this can make... I like to do numbers because number is beautiful. When I see these numbers, I try to see the relationship. Whenever I see a number, I like a composite number. Whenever I see... it's not I like the composite number. Whenever I see a number, I first see the relationship. 5, 1, 5 plus 1 equals 6, 5, 51, 5 plus 1 equals 6, so it is divisible by 3. So the first thing I will see is divide by 3, so it's 3 times 17 is 51. I always like to see the numbers relationship, the number bond. 48 6 8 48 6乘以8 and 56 7乘以8 54 6乘以9. Whenever there is a number, I always see what it is composed of. So the multiplication table is very, 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 very important. In China, we recite those multiplication table and make it not like a poetry, but like a rhyme, something rhyme and very easy to remember. 1得1 2得2 2得4 2 3得6 2 4得8 2 5 1 10 2 6 1 12 2 7 14 28 16 29 18. It's when we were at our first grade, second grade, the job is to recite them. And once you recite, you know the relationship between the numbers. Everything is so much easier. I think in what I have seen here is that students, if you have problem with math, I guess the problem is that you do not have a relationship with numbers, or you cannot see the relationship of numbers. And once you know this number relationship, it builds up your confidence, and using calculator will not help you build up that skill. Once you know the number relationship, and the math teacher, they are smart enough to give you problem that finally make a number bing click and make it just so upper and lower ching 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 ching. You can cross out, you can divide, you can multiply, and you can add, you can subtract, and finally comes out a very neat, clean, beautiful number. I love those. I love this kind of math teachers. It's not just coming out a number, whatever, the very realistic number. Math is not about, math is used in our realistic world. But math itself is such an elegant art. Love it. So, yeah, I don't think any students will listen to me blah 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 about math because they do not have time. And the people, if you are listening to me blah blah blah, very probably you are taking it as your sleeping pill so that you can fall asleep. This is a paradoxical, the irony of mathematics. Anyway, you have a good evening. Bye bye. I love you. I really do.